Next opponent, Mr. Matthew McJoy, not McCoy, unfortunately. We'll see what he brings to the table. I know what I'm bringing to the table. A whole lot of Vulcans, hopefully. Okay, this is looking like a solid setup. Have some sledges in the front, have some crawlers. We can add some marksmen, and that's going to be a good setup. That definitely. We also have a good amount of HP. I think that's a solid setup here. Our opponent is thinking a little bit longer. And it looks like we're on aggro defense. Oh, speed spec. This is a really, really mean setup. Definitely gonna go vertical here. And I think we can afford to just put down some marksmen. I want them fairly towards the inside here. Because I don't know which side he's going to aggro on. And this way they are very likely to just go towards the inside and start hitting units anyway. For example, this guy can now start hitting the steel balls, hitting the arc lights. Alright, that's kinda it for this round. Any balls with high XP? Not really, by the looks of things. They have XP shared quite well. I would like to get the tower second, but that's not something that we get. And again, does it truly matter a whole lot? Nah, we still lose anyway. Not enough forces, too much supply where it doesn't matter, but that's just ASIM in a nutshell. I'll take the free chaff, honestly. Against all of this, I think fangs are just better. We can put some fangs here-ish. Let's leave 4 space for the giant. Not this round, though. I think this round I'm just investing into some roadblocks and a marksman. This looks like it might be a good positioning. Okay, he has the phoenixes here. But we do get the fangs. Or did get the fangs. So right now I like my investment more than I like his investment. Is he gonna level those? He currently just adds some chaff. Late chaff here. And late chaff here. Probably worth pulling with just some sledges or something like that. Alright, so this, is it going to aggro? Yeah, it is going to aggro the sledges, so they can start dealing with this. He did level those, which I'm kind of a fan of because that's giving us levels, especially once the Vulcans come out. I think we are winning this war, but it's too late in that sense. We're still getting broken through. We did save 100 though, and that's just... like, saving 100 is pretty. We should be able to kill those units as well. Tower Diva should wear off soon, I think, now. Yeah, we killed those. Not gonna be anything else really to kill. The steel balls don't level, that is important. Oh, those balls leveled. That is unfortunate. Alright, let's bombard. Could also go for the smart marks, but I don't think that's what we need right now. I think now is the time to just pluck down a Vulcan. And, like, pluck it down here. If I could, I would unlock a storm and just do that. But we go do this. And I think as a stopgap solution, just throw an arc light in the middle here. That's going to aggro those and kill those. I think I should still invest into, like, experience now is showing I should still invest into some arc lights or something like that, simply so that I can defend against a bunch of stuff. I don't need a Vulcan everywhere there is a single pack of crawlers. That is just too inefficient. So I think I need to be smarter with where I place my chaff clear. And I need to have some form of early chaff clear at least. Okay, it is Mustangs. Unless he... Well, even if he shoots, those are probably going to suffer great casualties. Yeah, here we go. Now those crawlers get cleared up easier. And we like... Okay, now finally we are hitting something worthwhile. Oh, that was a fat hit. Let's be perfectly honest here. That was a very fat hit. Do we get an assassin ball? Yeah, we do. Oh, close. But he did get it. We still have enough buffer here. And that means that XP is hopefully going to go to the Vulcan here for the kill. We do clean up those phoenixes. Yeah, that was... Like, we used 100, but I think that was worth using 100 for. Alright, my friend. Let's do this again. And I guess we will shield again. And I do want some crawlers, like, running out from the middle, if at all possible. We should pick up a level here. Yeah, and then we can recruit leveled marksmen. Those should be able to help against the steel balls now. I'm very tempted to just throw a storm at this tower. Like some chaff here, a storm here-ish, and then just go for the tower immediately. The orbitals are also very bad for my opponent, like super duper hyper mega bad. We're not going to be doing any damage really to these steel balls, thanks to them leveling. Okay. I guess that's a play. At least with the Vulcan, I mean. Oh, they got distracted. That's not good for the opponent. We did get both of these phoenixes, which is very good, and we're stalling those guys forever. Oh, the phoenixes are still not doing anything. Ouchies. That's a lot of level on the marksman and attack that is very much so not paying off for the opponent. That's a massive round. And now we get a level on the Vulcan. And we get to put extra damage on him. Yep. That's just how the cookie crumbles here. Alright, let's do what I set out to do. If he's not going to defend, then I'm going to attack. In a sense. It's weird. Don't ask. Don't question what I said. And I think now we just put down a second Vulcan. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but we should be able to defend a bit more with this. We have the marksman to clean up the other units here. Unless he does something to defend against this, that tower's gone. And that means he's gonna have a very bad time. Should put a bunch of crawlers here. Just to pull that entire side of everything. Alright, that tower is officially gone. And the steel balls aren't gonna accomplish much of anything. Why is the frame rate so low? Is that all the particles on the Mustangs here? That could be it. That thing is disgusting. That thing is just disgusting. Well, that is a lot of damage, and our orbitals are coming back to loop around relatively quickly now. Yeah, let's go for the absorb and throw that on the other Vulcan. We level all of these. I'm gonna keep that here, honestly. It's such a big bother for him. We're gonna be throwing some sledges back here. Those are going to distract a whole lot of stuff. And then I think we oil him up. Throw like Scorched on the Vulcan, buy another one. Are these even close? Okay, they are too close, I think. That's just going after the tower again. Okay, now he's properly defending against it. Yeah. Alright, so that would not have worked a second time. As funny as it would have been. Ah, range. Okay, so we're now gonna have to range our units as well. Those are about to get sold next round. Probably do a level 2 Phoenix Cheese here. Alright, now everything is getting roasted and toasted here. And we like get some defense here. Thank you, Marksman. That does free up our Vulcans. And now we can just move forward. Easy peasy lemon squeezy again. I don't have to range my units because, well, there's not going to be a next round after this. Yawn! I don't think there's much to take away from this other than ouchies. And we're gonna go into the next one straight away. Until then, everyone, bye.